The paradox of perfectionism.
Obviously, there must be something wrong if it's taken me 5 months and I still haven't completed the video.
There are twice as many of you. It's made me terrified to make new content.
Creators who want their videos to be so perfect that it prevents them from uploading in the first place. This is a problem that I'm sure a lot of people face, but probably don't talk about. And I'm certainly one of them. So in this video, I want to talk about perfectionism, why it's such a problem, and my solution of how to get over it. I want to start out by explaining why perfectionism is so goddamn annoying. And to do that, I've made a quick demonstration. Okay, finally finished. Now all I have to do is export the video. Interview final and export. All right, and that's too bright. And there. Interview final, export. I should change that image. Do this, okay. Okay, last one. This is it. Interview final, and export. As you can see, when you're a creator or artist, there's always an urge to keep iterating to make things the best they can be. You could keep improving a video until you're blue in the face, but there's a point where these small changes have a diminishing return. And that's exactly the problem a lot of perfectionists face. How do I know when a video is good enough? But the thing is, in my opinion, perfectionism shows up differently in every creator. And to explain this, I want to give you 3 examples of how it shows up in 3 different creators. The first one is Mr. Beast. Now, Mr. Beast, I think, has dug himself into an interesting hole because he keeps wanting to one-up himself, constantly trying to up the production value and scale of his videos. And of course, this puts a lot of pressure on him to keep uploading banger after banger. But the problem is, how'd you one-up a video like the Squid Games video that got 500 million views? And although Mr. Beast has been able to keep uploading videos that get a lot of views, partly due to the fact that he has a big team working for him, I think a lot of people would struggle with how to follow up a viral success. And a great example of this is Apriline Alter, a relatively small YouTuber who recently made a video that went viral, getting hundreds of thousands of views. And although exciting, this put her into a tough situation. And she put out a YouTube community post that I really think puts this into words. The video after a viral video is so hard to make. I've started and stopped 1,000 times. I feel this immense pressure to create another banger and to not just be a one-hit wonder. I just don't want to disappoint. And I think it's this pressure of trying to create better and better videos which leads a lot of YouTubers to stop uploading altogether. The next form of perfectionism comes with the YouTuber Jack Selby. Now, for those of you who don't know, he's one of the hosts of the Iced Coffee Hour podcast. And a couple months ago, he posted a video on his personal channel where he went through his weekly expenses, counting every single cent he spends in a week. But the problem was, it became too much. He spent more time than he should have trying to make it perfect.
To be completely honest, continuing to do this video has been something I absolutely dread doing. And I end up spending so much time, so much effort, so much mental energy on a project that is just clearly insane. It makes no sense, and it makes it so undesirable for me to take on new ventures because of that.
Which led him to hate the process of editing and content creation. And I think as a perfectionist, this is one of the most tragic things, when perfectionism takes the passion you have for making videos away, and ultimately you stop making videos or art altogether, which is exactly what happened to Jack. The last YouTuber I want to focus on is Jay Alto. Some of you might know him from Twitter, X, where he has a fairly substantial following, but he also has a YouTube channel, and he deals with a type of perfectionism which is one of the hardest: the pursuit of making consistent, perfect videos. This usually leads you to only uploading videos that you feel meet your standards. And if they don't, you might just scrap the video or not upload it.
I scrapped 3 finished videos. I failed on my promise to upload every week, and I cry myself to sleep when someone leaves a mean comment.
And again, this pursuit of only uploading perfect videos usually leads you to burn out and stop uploading altogether. Now I want to talk about my experience with perfectionism and how it's impacted me. And and it has impacted me in a very profound way because it leads me to only wanting to upload the best videos possible. I spend hours editing, changing small things that people probably won't even notice. And it's hard because to be perfect is literally impossible. But my brain has this absurd notion that if I change one more thing, I can get to a state of perfection. It's led me to upload a video, delete it, and re-upload it just to change one thing, which is something that other YouTubers have done as well. I remember YouTuber Luis Mora uploading a video explaining that he had to delete and re-upload a recent video just to fix one mistake, because the anxiety around this mistake and the video not being perfect was keeping him up at night. And to try to maintain a state of perfectionism has led me to burn out and straight up lose my passion for content creation. But to really share how perfectionism affects me, here's a poetry video about how it feels to be a perfectionist. Perfectionism. Is it bad or is it fine? Is it helpful or harmful, or is it benign? It helps me to make things the best that they can be. It does help, and it's done a lot, but to what degree? How about the dark side of perfectionism and how it haunts my dreams? I work at things until I feel bursting at the seams. It fuels my anxieties, my worries, and my doubts. It's done some great things, yes, but it makes me want to shout. I know perfect isn't even possible, so why can't I stop? When can I just let go and let the ball drop? One more thing, one final touch, just a little fix. It's not much, but it keeps going, like a snowball down a hill. One more thing turns into two, turns into me needing Advil. So what is perfection? If it has led to my best art, I need to know if it's good or bad or ruining my heart. But it's an urge, an anxiety inside my chest. I need to keep going. I need to be the very best. But maybe that's the problem and the answer at the same time. Maybe I need to be okay with imperfection and okay if it doesn't rhyme. Be okay with that thing I didn't fix or that imperfect grade. Be okay with imperfection because at the end of the day, life is imperfect, and that's okay. To try to be perfect is to waste your life away. Now here's where I tell you how you can stop being a perfectionist. But to be honest, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I've stopped being a perfectionist myself. I don't think I ever will be. It's a deep desire that I think every artist faces. But there comes a point where you have to understand that the anxiety of trying to be perfect just isn't worth it. And that's where my solution comes in. A solution that other YouTubers have used in the past.
And that's what this video is trying to be as well. This is not like some of my other videos. This is shot in one take. There's no script. There's going to be no fancy edit. I might not even make a thumbnail.
Try to make content that isn't as highly edited, that isn't so high production. Or if it is high production, it's okay if the video has some mistakes. And once you start to upload videos with mistakes in them, or which aren't masterpieces in your mind, this fear of perfectionism starts to fade away. Because you come to understand that the consequences of not uploading a perfect video really aren't as bad as your anxious brain makes you think they are. And a great example of this is the YouTuber Steezy Kane, who used to make these original high production prank videos, but now has moved into this more raw, long take format. And I think it's been a really interesting change. And so that's why this video that you're watching right now isn't that highly edited, because I don't want perfectionism to prevent me from doing what I love. Anyway, let me know what you think about this topic in the comments. And if you're a perfectionist, don't let it stop you from creating your art. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and here's another video you might like.